The guy who the list is named after. Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm TeaManDan, and today I'm really excited because I'm watching for the first time Schindler's List. I have never seen Schindler's List, but I hear it's absolutely amazing, a must-watch. So I'm really excited to finally sit down and devote some time to watching this. First things first, spoiler warning, as always. Go watch the movie first, come back here and watch my reaction. If you want to jump right to my movie reaction, go to timestamp 242. Also, if you want to see my full reaction, you can check out the link to my Patreon in the description below. I post new movie reactions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As always, you can follow my heart rate in the bottom right corner. So what do I know about this movie? Well, probably more than I should. Now, to be fair, I know almost nothing about it, except one very important thing. Well, I know two things. Three things, I guess? Depends on how you identify a thing. I know it's about the Holocaust. Steven Spielberg directed it. It's about the Holocaust. I know it's black and white, and I know that not the whole movie is in black and white. I know that there is a little girl in red, and that little girl in red comes back in the most devastating way at some point after you meet at some point after they appear initially. I wish I didn't know about this because that would have been freaking mind-blowing, but hey, that's what being a student of film and an enthusiast of film will get you. Unfortunately, sometimes movies are spoiled for me. But yeah, that's all I know. Holocaust, little girl in red, comes back in a devastating way. Otherwise, it's black and white, so it's a big gut punch when you see that red. That's all I know. Holocaust. Yeah, that's all I know. Tea of the day today is Taylor's Earl Grey tea for the black and white movie. Gritty, yet pretty good. All right, let's get this thing watched. Oh boy, what have I got myself into? This is gonna be a a ride, isn't it? Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Watch a movie. No audio yet, but the movie's young. All right. A single match lights a single candle. Lights a dual candle. Looks like a Jewish ceremony, and is not in black and white so far. Interesting. So maybe it's like a story someone is telling, and the story is going to be black and white? Perhaps? Schindler's List. They let that candle burn, didn't they? Must be a long ceremony. I don't know much about Jewish culture. I know some, but not like a ton. But I'm excited to learn. September 1939, the German forces defeated the Polish army in 2 weeks. Okay, now we're black and white. Okay. Jews were ordered to register all family members and relocate to major cities. More than 10,000 Jews from the countryside arrive in Krakow daily. I wonder if that ceremony is going to come back later. Yeah. Lots of people. A lot of pins. Aha. Swastika pin. Jeez Louise. After seeing that pin, everything is kind of like tainted with the potential that it's for Nazis. I'm like, oh, what a nice ballroom. For Nazis. Potentially. I don't know if that's the person who is wearing the pin, but I do see some people in Nazi attire. Yep. Ay. That's quite the lighting. Like, that shot, like the lighting, oh my gosh. Masterful lighting. Wow.
Bring them over a round of drinks. You can say they are from me.
Presumably they're in Germany, and yet they're speaking English. But I am not complaining, because I appreciate the not having to read subtitles.
Find out who he is.
Yes, sir.
Theirs is in, potentially.
Stay here.
Huh?
How are you doing? You'd leave a woman alone at a table in a place like this?
What? That guy's just running the show. Dang.
Lovely fragrance, you're breaking my heart. An extra chair, please. Vodka for my friend, for the lady.
He's like, what is going on? Me. They're making out. A lot of seemingly high-ranking officials.
Who is that man?
That's Oscar Schindler.
Ah, okay. The guy who the list is named after. Okay, so it is him that was wearing the Nazi pin, the swastika pin. Jeez Louise. Yay. That is so not okay. Like, not only to invade their personal space, but to alter their appearance and stuff. The Judenrat, the Jewish Council comprises 24 elected Jews, persons who carry out the orders in Regiment Krakow, who's drawing up lists for the details of food and housing and place to lodge complaints. Okay.
I'm looking for Itzhak Stern. Are you Itzhak Stern or not?
Is he wearing his Nazi pin? His swastika pin? Looks like he is.
I pay them back in product, pots and pans. Pots and pans. Something they can use.
I feel like I'm going to be silent for a lot of this just to make sure I don't miss much. But it's a 3-hour, 15-minute movie, so...
I'm sure I don't know anybody who'll be interested in this.
Well, they should be. It's Stern. Tell them they should be.
That is a tough call to trust that guy or not.
This is not my problem.
The German army wants to find out where it came from. I'm going to make sure they find out. Now it's your problem.
You be quiet. Metal containers. Hello.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
Do you have any idea how much a shirt like this costs?
Nice things cost money. I'm going to need some other things too as things come up.
Jeez Louise. Wheeling and dealing. What are all these things he's putting in motion? March 20th, 1941, deadline for entering the ghetto. Edict 4491 establishes closed Jewish district south of the Vistula River. Residency in the walled ghettos compulsory. All Jews from Krakow surrounding areas forced from the homes required to crowd into the area. Okay. Couldn't quite read it all. Movies should keep things up on screen just a little longer than they think it'll take someone to read it. Because they may be trying to read it aloud. Without pausing. Wonder if that thing on the door jamb has to do anything with Passover. Jeez Louise.
It could not be better.
It could be worse. Oh, tell me. How on earth could it possibly be worse?
Nice juxtaposition. I mean, like, showing of the... It's not nice that it is happening.
He's a very important man. Just give him 2 minutes of your time, since when the time costs money. Just sit down and listen.
I'm not sure I entirely understand everything that's going on so far. I know there's, like, back alley dealings, but I don't know what they're for, or what the context is.
How do we know that you will do what you say?
Because I said I would. You want a contract? To be upheld by what court? I said what I'll do. That's our contract.
It's a fair point. It's not like they have any legal recourse to do anything in this time and place.
Also, he's asking for 10 healthy women for the team. Bring your sister, okay?
There's so much going on already. I have no idea. I'm curious to see where all this leads.
Then you'll get a blue card, a Blauschein, to say that you are an essential worker.
Essential worker. We've been hearing that a lot, haven't we? I mean, like in the real world with like the pandemic and stuff. But yeah, very different context.
This is not right. Very good. He's 53 years old. It's too new.
Huh?
Your work certificate you keep in your pocket at all times. And you leave your in your drawer. How many times I told you?
I'm a metal polisher.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Don't touch both the electrodes at the same time. You'll get electrocuted. Here, have a try.
Oh boy. Do it perfectly the first time, or you may die or be mangled. Interesting. Very interesting.
I don't know how. They're all so qualified.
The one that knows what they're doing, or one of the pretty ones? Presumably is what they're getting at. But yeah, like the real game that's being played may be having to do with the looks, like a context of this kind of thing. Who knows? It may not be about the typing. I don't know yet.
Expressly designed and crafted for military use.
So is this like this company like a cover for the real business? The real dealings? Don't know yet.
See attached list and available colors.
Is that Schindler's List?
Just pretend, for Christ's sake. Is that all?
What an awkward position to be in.
I'm saying I couldn't have done this without you. The usual thing would be to acknowledge my gratitude. It would also, by the way, be the courteous thing.
I do not understand what game this guy is playing.
He came here with nothing, a suitcase, and built a bankrupt company into a major manufactory, and left with a steamer trunk. 2 steamer trunks full of money, all the riches of the world.
I don't know what I should take at face value or not.
I've known this before, but there was always something missing. In every business I tried, I can see now it wasn't me that failed. Something was missing.
Like, is he just a German that wants to get rich off of the backs of Jewish labor? Or is he someone who's trying to set up a system whose front is that where he can actually help in a manner? I don't know if Schindler's List is a good thing or a bad thing at this point. Whatever the list might be.
Promise me, Oscar, no doorman or maitre d' will ever presume I'm anyone other than Mrs. Schindler.
Interesting.
I'll continue to work hard for you. That's great. Thanks. God bless you, sir. All right. You're a good man.
That's about as awkward as I would have expected it to go. It was well acted. I still can't read this guy.
Go, drive, don't bow.
Did you happen to notice that that man had one arm?
Did he?
What's his use?
Very useful.
So far, I'm leaning toward he is just materialistic and into money and he can exploit people. Even if it does happen to save people's lives, he can get rich off of them, and that's his goal. That's what I'm leaning toward at the moment, but who knows?
I'm an essential worker. I work for Oskar Schindler. Essential worker for Oskar Schindler. Yeah, yes. Twice as useless.
Jeez Louise.
I lost a worker. I expect to be compensated.
Jeez Louise.
I think I can guarantee you'll both be in southern Russia before the end of the month. Good day.
Stand! Stand! It's on, stand!
Jeez Louise. He has some, either clout or way to fake clout. I have no idea.
What if I got here 5 minutes later? Then where would I be?
Jeez Louise. Yeah, it's about you? Dang. 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 That's all I can say is dang. Oh man. Basically forcing them to go through other people's possessions who have died because they are the same type of person? I mean, it's such a weird thing to say because, like, I mean, also Jewish. Oh my goodness. Hey. What am I supposed to do with this? Jewish Town, Krakow Ghetto, Winter 42.
You laugh about it?
I have to laugh.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Life is Beautiful.
The entire foundation has to be torn down and repoured. If not, subsidence and then collapse.
You are an engineer?
Yes, I'm a graduate of civil engineering from the University of Milan.
I'm educated too, like Karl Marx himself. Shoot her.
Yep.
I'm only trying to do my job.
Yeah, I'm doing mine. We're not going to have arguments with these people.
Knowledge doesn't matter to them. It's all about control. Like, nothing else matters. What compels people to be able to get into a mindset where this is okay? Like, even if you're just following orders, you gotta know they're wrong, right? Oh man. Having to swallow your valuables just so they're not confiscated. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. The complete disregard for humanity. Uh-oh.
That line!
Oh my gosh. This is absolutely brutal. Killing off all of the patients so they don't have to... What? Or are they just making it appear as though they're dead and then revive them? I don't know. Skull and crossbones seems pretty definitive to me.
Unless you drink your inside.
Yay.
There's more than enough room. I changed my mind.
What? Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Oh no. Yay. What? Yay. So much to take in. Just so much to take in. Ah. The red. Yep. There she is. Does a really good job of directing the attention to exactly what you're supposed to be looking for, or looking at in the shot. Extremely effective. Like, I feel like all of that stuff building up with the shop and the metalworking and all of that, what did all that have to do with anything? All of this now is happening, and it's just a whole bunch of this now. Is this like his change of heart moment? Like, wow, I see the atrocity, and then he's gonna have a change of heart, maybe? Interesting. Her coat is not red anymore, it's black and white. Jeez Louise. The lengths they will go through to find every last person to just destroy. Oh man. Oh man. Like, supposedly, like, the idea behind this is, like, genetic cleansing, where, like, only the good race survives or whatever, but, like... Oh my gosh. But, like, what good is it? Killing diversity, how is that a good thing? You lose so much rather than you don't gain anything, you lose. You only lose stuff.
I wish this fucking night were over.
Yeah, jeez Louise. Like, you have it the hardest. It pisses me off. I have no idea how I'm gonna edit this, because I'm silent for so much of it. I don't want to just show me staring in shock at the whole movie. What the heck? He's just up there shooting people that seem to not be working for a quick moment? Oh my gosh.
Every day that goes by, I'm losing money. Every worker that is shot costs me money. I have to find somebody else. I have to train them.
We're going to be making so much money that none of this is going to matter.
It's bad business.
It's interesting where they're having this conversation and we can hear all the stuff going on outside.
Don't forget who you are working for now.
Jeez Louise. Such a huge, insane discrepancy between how the top live and the bottom live. We're all humans. There's no this, there's no this, there's only this. The rest is made up. And the shot with the house up there and him walking back that way. This is masterful storytelling. The cinematography alone is just wow.
Oh, that's very good. Yet, such a small pile of hinges.
Wow. Like, come on. Wow. Jeez Louise.
Come on.
Yay.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
Wow. Dang. You feel every shot in this movie.
Thank you again, Herr Director.
You're welcome again.
It's an honor to work for such a great company.
It's great to have you.
I mean, I guess I understand now why we had all that buildup of the company in the first place.
They say that no one dies here. They say your factory is a haven. They say you are good.
Who says that?
Everyone.
Getting a reputation that he doesn't care to have, despite himself.
I ask one thing, whether or not a worker has certain skills.
Would you say a particular set of skills?
People die. It's a fact of life. He wants to kill everybody? Great. What am I supposed to do about it? Send them over to Schindler. His place is a haven, didn't you know?
You think I don't know what you're doing?
It's dangerous to me.
Bieski told me the other day somebody escaped.
What do you want me to do about it?
Nothing. We're just talking.
Pearlman, husband and wife.
Jacob and Hannah Perlman!
So he seems conflicted. Like, Ben Kingsley's character is really the star of the saving, and Schindler seems conflicted, doesn't want to be associated with doing the right thing, but also begrudgingly, seemingly, does it anyway, but also dissociates from that.
It's all right. It's not that kind of a kiss.
Thank you.
They have done a good job of, like, demonstrating that, like not showing him doing anything, like, lewd and lascivious.
This worthless man. He lets him go. That's power, Herman.
I pardon you. Go ahead, go on, leave. I pardon you.
Mm-hmm. 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 Boy. They do a really good job of just showing the tension.
The truth, Helen, is always the right answer.
Wow.
And I realize that you're not a person in the strictest sense of the word, but...
Wow. The justifications they'll give to do the things they do. It's an interesting shot with the hand and the singer. Jeez Louise. What the heck?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
What the heck? Oh my gosh.
What sense does it make to kill your own workforce?
No, it can't be true. We are very, very important for them.
Oh, man. I feel like this whole movie, like, I'm doing a terrible job of speaking throughout it, because I don't want to miss anything. I feel like most of my reaction is gonna have to end up on Patreon. Otherwise, this video would just be me going the whole time. The shaky cam is fitting. I'm usually not a fan of shaky cam, but I mean, it actually works in this scene, and there hasn't been a lot of shaky cam in this movie. Like, handheld is one thing, but shaky cam is another. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Oh, man. Jeez Louise. Oh, man.
Indulge me.
Yeah, sure.
Bring the fire hoses.
Where's the fire?
This car! This car!
Is that guy seeing what's going on? I feel like that space where you're not sure is like what they're aiming for with Schindler. I wasn't sure at the beginning, but now I think that's what they're aiming for. You're just not sure with this guy. And no one's quite sure, and that's kind of where he lives. Is it snowing? Or is that like ash or something? Yeah, that's ash. Department D orders go exhume and incinerate the bodies of more than 10,000 Jews killed in Platzau in the Krakow Ghetto massacre. Jeez Louise. That's human ash. Jeez Louise. There it is. Yep. You see it now? Jeez Louise. So powerful without even knowing any details other than young child, basically.
You ran my business. I'm going home. I've done what I came here for. I've got more money than any man can spend in a lifetime.
So he can't take it anymore and he's getting out? So he doesn't have to see it?
We'll have a drink then.
I think I better have it now.
Jeez Louise. It's the first time we've seen him drink, I think. These steamer trunks full of money that he wanted.
What's a person worth?
No. What's one worth to you?
I want all of them.
Yes, sir.
Fisher, Ishmael Fisher, Toshev, Sharf.
Moment, sir.
This is the list. The infamous Schindler's List. Have we finally made it to the actual list?
600.
Oh, man.
You're buying them, you're paying for each of these names. If you were still working for me, I'd expect you to talk me out of it. It's costing me a fortune.
There goes his fortune. Wow. The Ark.
And Leo, our son.
Go in the hid in the toilet. It's so hard to want to talk through any of this. It's Schindler's hometown. Okay, Czechoslovakia. It's so hard to know whether or not this is like a turning point or not. What the heck? Yeah.
One day on the fire. Oh yes, one day.
Like, will this be the saving that it should be? Or is it just yet another bad situation? Auschwitz. Oh, man. So this is the other people not on the list? Man.
Mama, where are we?
Oh, so, like, half the people didn't...
The train was never routed here.
Wow. The other half of the list? Oh my gosh. They just sent half the people to the other place? What the heck? Oh man. I cannot show this. But oh my gosh. Oh. Is that just water? The psychological warfare and trauma. Oh, man.
It is not my task to interfere with the processes that take place down here.
It's a really interesting choice to not show the top half of his face. And the skull and crossbones. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. What a journey.
They're skilled munitions workers. They're essential. How else am I to polish the inside of a 45mm shell casing? You tell me. You tell me. Back on the train!
Jeez Louise. So the other half finally made it?
There will be no summary executions here. Guards will no longer be allowed on the factory floor without my authorization. Come on, go.
Oh my goodness.
If this factory ever produces a shell that can actually be fired, I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, man.
What's the matter with you? You should be preparing for the Sabbath.
Jeez. This is quite the journey. I gotta say, this is quite the journey. Ooh, color. Single match lighting 2 candles. And color in the flame. For 7 months it was fully operational. Schindler's munitions factory was okay. Same period spent. His workers bribe rank officials. It doesn't stay on screen long enough for me to read out loud. Come on! I'm gonna have to read it after the fact during editing. Come on! The war over?
The German war is therefore at an end.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mr. Ye.
In case you were captured, every worker has signed it.
Wow. Wow.
It's Hebrew from the Talmud. It says, whoever saves one life saves the world entire.
Man. On his wedding ring. Or wedding finger.
I could have got more.
Oscar, there are 1,100 people who are alive because of you. Look at them.
If I'd made more money, if I just...
There will be generations because of what you did.
Why did I keep the car? 10 people right there. This is gold. 2 more people. You would have given me 2 for it. I could have got 1 more person. And I didn't. I didn't.
Wow. In 58, he was declared a righteous person by the Council of Yard of Jerusalem, invited to plant a tree in the Avenue of the Righteous. Grows there still. And Schindler Jews today. Oh, man. Oh, man. So were, like, some of these kids actual descendants that were acting in this? I wonder? Or are they just going alongside the people who portrayed them to an extent? Wow. Fewer than 4,000 Jews left alive in Poland today. More than 6,000 descendants of the Schindler Jews. Oh, man. Memory of the more than 6 million Jews murdered. Man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't speak right now. Oh man. I rarely cry at a movie. I rarely cry in general. Every once in a while I do, but oh my gosh. Oh. What a movie. What a movie. It's so true in life that you don't realize sometimes until it's too late all the things you could have done, all the things you may have should have done maybe, and all the different choices you could have made. And sometimes it is just too late and there's nothing else you can do. Oh my gosh. And then again, sometimes there's never that realization. What an amazing movie. Absolutely freaking brilliant. An absolute masterpiece. I don't know what else to say about it. Oh man. Even with knowing about the red. Oh. Jeez Louise. I feel like there wasn't a lot of talking throughout this movie. I tried to talk here and there, but I did not want to miss anything, and I'm glad that I did not. If you do want to see my full reaction, like with all the emotions, with everything, it's gonna be posted up on the Patreon. You can find the link in the description. And thank you to my patrons. I really appreciate your support. It just feels wrong to promote my stuff after this. But I mean, if you want more people to see this reaction, sharing does help. But you know the rest. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for not being jerks. I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Take care, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh.